Alright, so this is lesson 6 and a cool down called Revisiting Perpendicular Bisectors. This has a lot on here, but basically what this is saying is that it's a quick reminder about the shortcut way to prove two triangles are congruent called side angle side. Side angle side congruence. We have two pairs of corresponding sides that are congruent and the angle between those sides. If we know that, we can say the two triangles are congruent. And if the two triangles are congruent, then we know that all the corresponding parts should also be congruent. Now, sometimes, to find congruent triangles, we may need to add more lines to a diagram than what we've been told. We can decide what properties those lines have based on how we construct the lines. Is it an angle bisector, a perpendicular bisector, or just a line connecting two given points? Mathematicians call these additional lines auxiliary lines, because auxiliary means providing additional help or support. These are lines that give us extra help in seeing hidden triangle structures. So, if we take a look at this activity, if a point is on the perpendicular bisector of a line segment, so we have a line segment, perpendicular bisector, 90 degrees, the two sides are congruent to each other, then that point must be the same distance from each endpoint of the segment. Now, that's why I had these black lines here to start with. The question is this first distance equal to the second distance? And that's what you're going to try to prove using this diagram. Now, a couple things to point out. We have triangles. If you can prove the triangle is congruent, then you are able to show that every corresponding part in the two triangles must also be congruent. So if this triangle is congruent to that triangle by maybe, I don't know, side angle side, you will be able to say that these are equal to each other. But the question is, can you prove that? Add auxiliary lines. Well, I already helped you with that. Do you have enough information to prove that the two triangles in your diagram are congruent? Explain your reasoning. Mark it up. If you have any questions, let me know.